So come on then, Ruth. We have been awarded this Innovation Award. I feel a little bit of a charlatan, to be honest with you, when it comes to this word innovation, because of course Driift can't claim to own live streaming.
No, not at all.
But we're owning our little space in it. And I think we're doing it in a very different way to anybody else. We, as an industry, have had to face one of its darkest times in its history. And speaking as a manager, we've actually been able to navigate it really, really well. Driift was born out of the huge turmoil, obviously, that the music industry went through. Like everybody, we were observing the early days of lockdown and how hundreds of artists were live streaming from home. And we had dozens of artists that were either on tour or about to go on tour, and all of those tours had to be cancelled. How do you fund it? And then we thought, well, why don't we try selling tickets?
Yeah.
But we didn't have a clue what we were doing, and we had no idea how many tickets we'd sell.
Creating this company has been absolutely amazing.
The team that we built at Driift is incredible. There's about 13 or 14 of us now, which is amazing to have built a business during this pandemic. It has been phenomenal to be a part of some of these shows and to work with the best management companies, some of the best label people, some of the best artists on the planet, the best directors, the best production teams. This has been a silver lining without a doubt, and to be a part of something, you know, positive, exciting and creative, getting people back to work, feeding some money back into the music economy.
I think the music industry is nothing without collaborations.
Yeah.
You know, this is one of those formats where I think that collaboration really shines through. Everyone's just thinking that this is just for the pandemic. The idea that artists can reach so many people in one activity is absolutely thrilling.
I want to hear you singing, I need every one of you, come on. These are right, these are right.
And for that reason, I don't think it's going to go away. Some of the shows that you've done, that bloody Biffy Clyro show from Barrowlands,
unbelievable.
it was amazing. And what was so incredible, actually, to have a rock band in an empty venue, and how are you going to communicate that this is a really exciting show? And I swear, within 20 minutes, it felt like I was in a bloody arena.
Fine for a solo artist, but can this work for a rock band? Can it work for a pop band? Can it work for a full band? And then very quickly, of course, we did the Dermot Kennedy show from Natural History Museum, which was just...
with the heartthrob, Paul Mescal.
Yeah.
But having him, it was another narrative around a show, you know. And obviously, it was in an amazing venue, because obviously Union Chapel, Ali Pali, Barrowlands. You've even done one in the Globe, haven't you, with James Bay?
Now you don't have to wear your best fake smile, don't have to stand there and burn and say.
I think the whole thing gives an artist an opportunity to tell a story.
One of the things that we talked about quite early on is what happens when the audience would normally applaud.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously with Laura, you stage managed it quite well, that she would move to a different place or someone would hand her a different guitar, but there'd be like a silence, but a space. I mean, the biggest success so far has been Niall Horan from Royal Albert Hall.
These slow hands, like sweat dripping down.
Working with the guys at Modest, his management company, they're world-class, those guys. Niall is an absolute joy to work with.
On the same night, you went live with Kylie.
It's in your eyes, I can tell what you're thinking.
Kylie's show creatively was very, very different to the others. It was the long-form music video, like a disco party.
You know, those two shows sold over 160,000 tickets between the two of them. I think our proudest moment was that number of 151 countries that Niall's show sold tickets in. Just simply this notion that you can legitimately present live music to fans in literally all corners of the world.
Yeah. What do you think Driift looks like in a year's time?
The kind of the support and the positivity that we feel day in, day out from traditional promoters, agents, labels, managers, artists, feels already that people just have accepted that this is a really exciting new format. You know, you and Martin have been amazing, perfect partners for what we're doing. The only reason Brian, my business partner, Brian Message, isn't here is because we weren't allowed 3 of us on the sofa. But what an amazing man he is, a great mate and a great partner. And then each and every one of the team at Driift who have worked massively, tirelessly. It's been amazing, and thank you to each and every one of you guys.